welcome to my channel. My name is Tess and this is Tess Stitches, where I talk mostly about cross stitch. Thank you to everyone for joining me. A massive thanks to all my new subscribers. I have hit 500, which is just such a huge milestone, so thank you to everyone for that. I will be doing a giveaway a little bit later, so stick around for that. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a short video. I only worked on one WIP in the month of April, so I don't have a huge amount to share. I'm going to go through my mania plans because today is the 2nd of May, and I think because it's going to be such a short video, I'm also going to do a quick run over, share my storage in progress. It's not where I would like it yet, but I'm definitely happy with the direction I'm going in. So this cupboard here, our middle cupboard, it is where I store all of my cross stitch. If you watched my stitch with me last month, you would have noticed I used haystack instead of dogwood, which was going to be my exclusive stitch with me only project, but I'm really pushing for a finish with haystack, so I didn't even want to take the sort of 200 stitches away from it. I hope you enjoyed that, because if I manage to record a stitch with me this month, it will likely be on haystack again. So getting into it, my only WIP I worked on in the month of April was, of course, Haystack Sunset. I put in 14,491 stitches, which is huge. My birthday finish, it's looking more and more achievable. So here is a photo of the finished piece. I have cut it into into a quadriptych. Artwork by Jeff Pritchard, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Here's what it looked like when you saw it last month. And this is what it looks like today. As you can see, I am trying another way to show my WIPs. I bought, I can't think of what it's called, corkboard, kind of. You put the push pins in, that's covered in felt. Hopefully this will make it easier. Not really seeming like it, is it? And I have checked part 3 just fits, because part 3 is a lot larger. So as you can see, I have done a huge amount. I've finished a couple of colours, and I am loving it, completely obsessed. I cannot wait to finish and fill in these sort of odd stitches. They really start to, you know, irritate you towards the end. But yeah, I am so absolutely in love. I'm so excited to have this finish. It's been a long time coming, almost 2 years just on part 2, and here is a comparison photo of that one. That leads me into my mania plans. If you've been with me for a while, you might know that during mania, I am one of the crazy ones. I attempt to start 31 projects in the 31 days. The first year I did it, 2018, was a success. 2019 and 2020, actually I think I might have managed it last year as well. 2019 I didn't. I think I might have just made it last year. While I would love to do that, especially as this year is the last stitch mania, there was no way I was going to be able to afford to kit up 31 projects. I didn't want to start random small ones just to add to my WIP pile, because I've got like 75-ish at the moment. So I was always planning on doing a Monogamania this year and focusing on haystack. Yeah, that was going to be my only plan. Leading up to Mania, I sort of figured that I'm doing that anyway. I'm pushing for a finish by my birthday, and so it wasn't really a challenge just to work on it for the whole month because I did it in April. So, highly unlikely I'm going to make it, but I am aiming for a finish of Haystack by the end of May. Again, it's like sky high attempt. I need 600 stitches every day, which really probably not achievable. I do have a week off at the end of May, so that might help make up the numbers. But I figure, worst case scenario, I'm pushing for 600. I only need about 350 a day to finish by my birthday. It just kind of means that my birthday finish is more likely. So I do need about 17,000 stitches in 30 days. Again, highly unlikely, but why not push for it? So they are my mania plans. Suitably crazy. I can't remember if I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. It's only been a couple of minutes, but a lot's happened. I will be hosting a stitch along for my birthday. It's not a specific piece. I'm saying a lot today, I'm sorry. I am having the hashtag, which I will put below, Cats and Coffee X Stitch SAL, because I am doing a piece by Gecko Rouge, artwork by Aruda Art. It is called Coffee, and it has cats and coffee, and that is everything I love in life. I think the only thing that could have made this project more perfect was more purples. So I will be starting this on my birthday. So yeah, if you've got any charts that have coffee or cats, please feel free to join me. It doesn't have to be a new start. I would just love to see all the charts out there that contain both these things because I really do love them both. I still haven't figured out how I'm stitching this yet, whether I do my normal sort of top corner down. I kind of want to start in the middle where everything is, but I also don't want to leave the background till last because there's a lot of background. Yeah, I've got to think on where I'm starting this. Maybe I'll start with the word coffee and then go up. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. But I will be starting that on my birthday. I will be posting a sort of Flosstube extra on my birthday where I do start stitching this, and I will announce the winner of the giveaway. It perfectly happened to align with my birthday, giving you a little bit over a month because obviously my next Flosstube update, sorry, just checking the days, will be the 6th of June. So it's about a month and a half for the giveaway, but I really like the idea of giving a gift on my birthday while I'm starting my new WIP. So I wanted initially to give a Heaven and Earth Designs chart because that is my one true love. I don't know if most of my WIPs are that. I started a lot of random things. Sorry, I've just lost the sun apparently. But I am aware that there are people out there who don't like or are scared away from full coverage designs. So what I'm going to do instead is give away a chart to the value of $25 US, in which I can either give you a digital download or send it directly to you. I don't want to deal with post. I'm sorry. I live in Australia. During normal times, post between Australia and anywhere else in the world, and even sometimes between Australia, is bad. in the current times, I don't want to mess with it. I don't want the chart or goodies to get lost. So I will be giving away, yes, a digital chart or maybe a 1, 2, 3 stitch chart that I can send directly to you. I will not be handling any postage. And I'm really bad at coming up with like keyword catchphrases, but I think the word I'm going to search for is purple. It is my favorite color. It is everything I do. Haystack is obscenely purple, and I think it's kind of not really a giveaway word that someone's going to clue into if they're not actually interested in cross stitch and they're just looking for the free things. So yes, to wrap it up, a chart of your choice, either digital or direct from like 1, 2, 3 supplier, to the value of $25 US. And again, thank you so much to everyone who stops by each month and keeps me company. I really appreciate that you spend your time with me. I think that's it. I will wrap it up for now. I will cut away to a clip of my storage. It won't be, my face. I will be using my phone to record that with voiceover or while I'm showing it. So thank you again for everyone who is spending time with me. I will put all the details below for my SAL. Yeah, and I've lost the sun, so I will let you go. If you're interested in my storage, here it is. I'll see you in 2 weeks for my Stitch With Me or next month for my next update. Thank you again. Bye. Hey, got a little bit of a lighting change because while I was recording my storage, I realized that I hadn't shared my haul. So it's not very exciting. I'm not sure if it's worth coming back to, but I may as well. First up, I bought these magic pins. They're for quilting, I believe, but I wanted to try them for either gridding or counting purposes. They're really fine. So I used to have ones that were just kind of large and warped the fabric. So hopefully they work. I haven't had any need to count stitches or grid yet, so I haven't given them a run through, but they're adorable, so that means they've got to work, right? Next up, I did buy a piece of 28 count Easy Guide white grey Lagana. I guessed the size I need. This is 27 by 36. I believe it should be enough. Michelle Saeta put out a bit of a sneak peek with some of the designs she was working on charting, and I will put the image here of the one that I want to start. When it comes out, I don't know if I'm going to be good and patient enough to wait for a max color, but that will become my work whip, and I will work on that on my lunch breaks at work. I might fall in love with it and want to work on it more, but I just love the alliteration of work whip and love the idea of doing something like that. So I'm going to begin with at least. And then last up, I did order some specialty floss for Coffee Drinkers Confession. I do have another order on the way, which unfortunately didn't make it in time, which has the rest of the required colours. So when that arrives, and I should have gotten my card, when that arrives and when I've finished Haystack, I will be able to start that because I do have the fabric. So that's the fabric I've picked. The lighting's really bad, as it always is, but I think they will work beautifully. And again, I will start that after Haystack when the rest of them arrived. I've got quite a few starts in the pipeline, and we'll get to it eventually. But I think that's it for now. Actually, I will see you later. Bye guys. So this is my cross stitch space so far. I'm going to do my best not to make you too busy as I take you through everything, but let's get into it. So first up, I have my entire DMC kit here, or set. They are on Annie's. I haven't yet finalized my Annie's storage. The storage slides don't fit anything you can find in Australia easily. So I've just got them broken up into what would fit on each slide and then put them in somewhat of an order. I swear it's messier than, like, it looks messier than it actually is. And this kind of shows you what I'm aiming for. So I've got project slides. I will be numbering up the top, and I'm working with Taryn from Teasier Handmaids to create a custom storage for me. And then if it's not DMC, I'll also be having my specialty floss. They won't be numbered on the top, just what company it is, and you can see some of my Silk of the Months there. Then we come down. I accidentally bought a 2-piece of this bead storage. No way I'm going to need 2, but I don't want to get rid of one just in case. And you can see the small amount of beads that I have, and again I've just numbered them at the top. This storage may need to grow. At the moment, sorry, super busy, I have got the silicone cable magnetic ties at the back there, with some rare earth magnets. I prefer them. Well, I did prefer them till, anyway, I used to use them for needle minders. Then I've got some bead needles. These you saw with my haul. I haven't had a chance to try them yet. I think they'll work though. I've got the needle minders not in use, just on a piece of card, so they're tidy. I've got this, I bought it for something else, but I did use it when lacing, so I've held on to that. I've got little spoolies if there's a small amount of fabric that's too small for that. I've got railroading tool that I don't really use, but again, I don't want to get rid of it. I bought this from Fortnite Fabrics. Cross stitch key helps me figure out where to start. And then I've also got these beads, are for a pattern I've got, the Just Nan Perpetual Pentagon, and these are the Lizzie Kate, I can't remember which pattern, but I didn't want to put them in that because it was a mixed bag. And this is the kit that I have for Lindy Stitch's pin cushion, Penelope's Posies pin cushion. In this drawer I've got the spare hinge rings, and ideally I'd like to put floss away when I finish using it, but this is the couple of colours I've finished with that I haven't yet put back on the rings. This is a bit of a mixed bag. I've got Petite Treasure Braid at the back there. I'm still trying to figure out how to store that. These are silks that I have put onto Annie's but don't have project slides for yet. Oh, and these are very full and being painful. And then I've got all of my Ziploc bags. Got a lot of different sizes for a lot of different things. I've written the size on it so I know what I'm pulling out. So that's that one. Then we move across here to the two bookshelves I've got in, these are all my WIPs. So it starts there, goes away across and comes back down. As you can see, I'm running out of WIP storage space, which is slightly concerning, but I can't seem to stop starting things. And then down on the bottom shelves, I've got this here. I'm not liking how messy it is. It's the few projects that I've kit up. So this one here is story time, as you can see. And I've got like Bloom and Grow by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. So most of them are specialty threads. They don't sit nicely like the projects, so I'm still working on that. I've got some Isocol antibacterial alcohol. That's how I clean off the bags if I'm done with them, because I label everything. And then I've also got a cone of Blanc and a cone of 310, which I haven't figured out how best to measure. Then over here I've got the couple of projects that I've got ready to go. I haven't started them yet, but the fabric is good. And then here is my fabric stash. I've got written on the bags what it is, what size. So I think this one, can you see it through the purple? No, that one's ready to go. Yeah, so 28 count, 13 by 8.5, and it will fit approximately 196 by 70 stitches. So that's what I've done so far. Pretty proud of it. I'm going to turn you around and show you a bit of a mess of everything I haven't fit into there yet. So these are the threads that I have, which I haven't yet put onto Annie's. I've got a couple of piles here. I've got 6 Hades, which I want to kit up rather than working from the master set. So I'm still working through those. They're a work in progress and a mess. I've got some other projects which I haven't, kit up isn't the right word, they're there. I haven't put them onto Annie's yet. They're my spares, which I haven't fixed yet. I am now doing twisties, which I believe I have shared in the past. So I'm twisting all of my spares. I used to cut them, so there's a bit of a disconnect with what I did and how it's going to work. So I've got to work through that. I've got a stack of charts and books which I need to figure out and tidy, and then I've got a spare project bag with Q-snaps because that is my preferred way of stitching.